Hey, what's up guys? This is Dusty here, and I'm really excited to bring you this gameplay. As you can probably tell by the title, this is my first MOAB, and, well, as of right now, the only one I've gotten. And I got this gameplay a couple days ago, so it was when the Christmas noobs were, fresh on the scene. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm still proud of this. Let's see, onto the gameplay. I'm using the MP7 in this game. It's 2 attachments, silence, and extended mags. And I'm using sleight of hand, assassin, and steady aim, I believe. Yeah, steady aim. And I'm using the specialist package though, so I'll eventually have all the perks in the game. But the reason that I use 2 attachments, well, first take a look at this awful shooting right here. This is not my strongest moment of the game. Anyway, the reason I use 2 attachments is because with the specialist package, I did not know this until just recently. When you get all of the perks, you also get every weapon proficiency for the weapon that you're using, and I thought that was pretty awesome. So the only way to get like the full benefit of that is to really start out with 2 attachments, because you can't really get that, after the fact, after the game has started. So if you start out with that, you'll still have every proficiency afterwards anyway, once you get your 7th or 8th kill. So anyway, during the beginning of this game, I start out really aggressive. I'm rushing all over the place and winning a lot of gunfights that could have gone either way. As the game progresses though, and as my streak starts to build, I start to slow down a bit. I become a little bit more campy, and that's just because, I was really going for the MOAB here and didn't want to ruin my a real good chance at getting one. So eventually you'll see me slow down a bit. Like right here, I'm a little campy because I could have sworn in my headset that I heard someone coming that was really close, and it never really happened. I don't know what the hell that guy was doing. I don't know if he thought I died or something, or if he was just really, he really wanted to get those tags or whatever, but oh well. Anyway, right here, I just pretty much run right into their spawn. I think 3 or 4 of them had just spawned, and I don't know where they were running, probably to get someone's tags. But yeah, I pretty much just stay behind the cover here and pick off a few of them, and then I figure more are going to be spawning right around the corner, like the guys that I killed. I'm not even going to try for the tags, because that would just be sure death, and I already had a decent streak going, so I wanted to see how long I could take this. Right here, we just got a UAV, and all the enemies were behind me except this guy, and I should have been more aware. I mean, I could have probably gotten like 3 or 4 kills if I had gone the other way, or, camped out the other entrance. You see there's like 3 dots right on the radar over there, but I chased down that one guy. Probably not my best decision, but I'm still able to come around, pick off a few more, and I go back to get these tags, but my teammate had me covered. Right here coming up is probably the luckiest I get during the entire game. Me and this guy basically just glitch right through each other, and I got scared during that part. Like, one more shot, I would have been dead. I was so freaked out that I forgot about those dog tags, and I just, ran right down here. But I'm able to get a few more kills anyway, even though I wasn't thinking straight during that time. So I'm still on the streak at this point. So it was around this point that I really started thinking about, the MOAB. This was when I started to realize, hey, I'm on a pretty decent streak here, and I can actually get this. And so this is when I start playing a little more cautiously. You see, right there, I had no idea where the guy was. It turns out he was right above me. I forgot about a few tags, but, I'm just trying to escape danger at this point. And, I'm playing the back of the map, the back alleyways, just because I feel like they're a little bit safer, less threat of danger. I'm not going to be running around the middle of the map, all that kind of thing. And I know, you're probably saying, Dusty, you're losing the game, what the hell are you doing? And yes, we were losing the game at this point, I know, but really, when I'm on a 15 or more streak, especially for going for my first MOAB, I just didn't care. That was my first priority. Usually I do play to win, and, we do pull this game out anyway, but during this part of the game, I don't know what streak I'm at now, probably at least at 15, if not more, but this is when I really started to get nervous and my muscles started to tense up. I started to get choked up a little bit, and I grabbed that ballistic vest, just to be really extra safe. But it's kind of funny because earlier in, this morning, this was actually my first game of the day. Earlier that morning I was watching, just some XCal videos of him getting some MOABs, and I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome. So I, went on Elite, looked at a few of his classes, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to try to get one of these MOABs. So I set up this class specifically just to do so, and I went into Kill Confirmed, and this is actually the first game I played this morning. I think this is the Tuesday after Christmas. This is about 10:30 a.m. Right here, it just gets insane. But yeah, this is the first game that morning, so that's why at this point I was just like, oh my god, my first game, I gotta do it now, I'm not gonna have a chance this good later on. So right here I was getting really nervous, and thank God my teammates were helping me get some tags there. Gave us the lead too. So anyway, right here coming up is, the moment. I knew I was either 1 or 2 kills away at this point. I wasn't sure exactly. So I'm sitting here like going crazy, give me this kill, and I got it, no MOAB. So I'm just like, fuck. And I'm sitting here camping it out, hoping someone runs up the stairs for an easy kill. Not gonna do it. So I run down here, and I end up just using my teammates as bait. They all run down into the back hallways again, and I just kind of follow them, hoping that an enemy will come out, maybe like fire some shots, give his position away, and that's exactly what happens. He kills my teammate right here, and I'm thinking, this is it, I pop out, and there it is. MOAB, call it in, but I am not done. I followed up with a triple kill, and it says double kill, but look at this. That's a triple kill. I don't care what anyone says. And MOAB gets called in, and there it is, my first one. Did not shoot at the wall. Screw you, theater mode. Give me my MOAB. There it is, plus 1,000. Give me all the tags. I was just going crazy here, especially because the game was pretty much tied up to this point, and this gave us the big lead that we needed to pull it out. Right here, I just, go off on these guys. It was just a great time. But, I think I'm going to calm it down just a little bit again. But back to the class I was using, I really do like it. Like I said, I set it up just to get an MOAB on, for a close range map. And Bootleg is, fairly close range, at least if you're playing the areas that I played this map. And I was using Specialist, and I know a lot of people like to recommend using Scavenger as one of your first perks, or one of the first perks you unlock at least. But the reason I didn't use it for this class is because of the fact that I had extended mags on. So I started out with, over 100 something good bullets. So I figure after, I'll be able to get at least 8 kills with that, and then I'll go from there. The other thing a lot of people recommend is to start with Hardline as your first red perk, because that way, you'll earn all your other perks faster and stuff. And that's usually what I do when I use Specialist, but for this particular game, since I was going into it only specifically going for an MOAB, I figured, it's going to be 24 kills either way, whether, I start with Hardline or not. So I figured I'd just start with Assassin or, the perks I like to use, and I would just go from there, because, if you have to get to 24, Hardline's not going to make a big difference one way or another anyway. But anyway, yeah, my team pretty much cleaned up after that MOAB. I think we ended up winning by like 15 or something. The video went by pretty fast. I had a few more things I wanted to talk about, but, I can do that in a later video. My final score was 39-1, and then, of course, with the MOAB. Very proud of this gameplay. I really appreciate any of you that happen to watch this video, and if you like it, I would really appreciate it if you leave a thumbs up for me. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you later.